The Curse of the Red Lantern is a gripping tale of an ancient curse that haunts those who dare to possess a mysterious red lantern. The lantern is said to hold immense power, but at a great cost. As the curse takes hold of its victims, they are consumed by a relentless darkness, with chilling consequences. This chilling story unravels the gripping mystery behind the curse and the terrifying consequences of its power. Deep in the misty mountains of Japan, there lies a tranquil village where the locals speak in hushed tones about an abandoned shrine believed to be cursed. They caution visitors to steer clear of it after nightfall, especially when the enigmatic red lantern adorning its entrance comes alight. Aya, a skeptical young journalist, arrived in the village, eager to uncover the truth behind the urban legend. The eerie tales intrigued her, and she believed they were nothing more than a ploy to keep outsiders away. Aya's curiosity led her into the dense forest on a rainy evening, despite the villagers' warnings. As she ventured toward the shrine, the echoes of caution faded in the misty air. Her flashlight pierced through the darkness, revealing ancient trees and hidden secrets. As Aya made her way along the overgrown path to the shrine, she was enveloped in an eerie silence, broken only by the faint rustling of leaves that seemed to echo her every step. Despite her unease and the sensation of being watched, she shook off her fears as mere products of her overactive imagination, determined to reach her destination. As she arrived at the shrine, the red lantern emitted a subtle glow, enveloping the clearing in an eerie crimson light. Aya couldn't shake off the chill that crept up her spine, attributing it to the reflection of moonlight on the old lamp. As she raised her camera to snap a photo, the flash illuminated the shrine, and she caught a fleeting shadow darting behind the altar. Her pulse quickened, but she convinced herself it was just a wild animal seeking shelter. The intrigue of the unseen lingered in the air, sparking a sense of mystery and adventure. Aya felt a surge of adrenaline as she took a bold step towards the mysterious altar, determined to unravel the truth behind the ancient legend. Her fingers trembled as they made contact with the cold, stone surface, sending shivers down her spine. Suddenly, the atmosphere around her shifted, and a low, mournful hum enveloped her, as if the very forest was echoing its sorrow. As she spun around, expecting to see someone, or something, but found nothing but the dense, impenetrable darkness, the lantern's light flickered, and Aya felt an overwhelming sense of dread claw at her chest. The feeling of being surrounded by the unknown sent shivers down her spine, and she struggled to hold back a rising tide of fear. The whisper, faint but clear, hissed her name from the shadows, freezing her in place. Her flashlight flickered and died, plunging her into the crimson glow of the lantern. The darkness enveloped her like a cloak, and she strained to hear any sign of life around her. Desperately, she fumbled for her phone, but the screen wouldn't light up no matter how many times she pressed it. The whispers grew louder, their voices overlapping in a haunting chant she couldn't understand. She could feel a chill running down her spine and a sense of unease settling in as the darkness around her seemed to come alive with the mysterious murmurs. Aya's piercing scream was drowned out by the unsettling uproar, and she staggered into the dense woods. The gnarled branches seemed to grasp at her flesh, as if urging her to return to the shrine. The young woman's heart raced as she stumbled into the village, breathless and trembling. In a panic, she rushed into the inn and began sharing her harrowing experience with wild eyes and quivering voice. The innkeeper's normally rosy complexion drained of color as he listened intently, and then, with a grave expression, he revealed the haunting history of the shrine that had left her so petrified. Years ago, a young woman named Akiko was sacrificed there to appease a vengeful spirit, her life extinguished under the red lantern's glow. Legend said her restless soul now haunted anyone who dared disturb her final resting place. Aya's attempts to leave the village were in vain as every road seemed to lead her back to the shrine, creating an eerie sense of entrapment. The villagers' avoidance of her gaze and murmuring of prayers added to the atmosphere of foreboding, as if they believed she was already beyond reach. Aya's heart raced as she frantically searched for the source of the haunting hum, her breaths shallow and rapid. The darkness seemed to press in on her, suffocating and oppressive. As the lantern's glow illuminated the darkness outside her window, Aya's heart raced with fear. The shadows of a mysterious figure crept closer, despite her desperate screams falling on deaf ears. By morning, her room stood empty, with no trace of Aya to be found. The villagers warn of the shrine and the cursed red lantern, claiming Aya's voice sometimes joins the whispers. And when the lantern glows brightly, they say, it means the spirit has claimed another soul.